Well, I hope you all had a fine Christmas holiday, but round two of Snowstorms is coming up, so this is the Sunday update on the holiday week snowstorms and possible Arctic blast. The watches and warnings for the immediate Willamette Valley and the coast haven't changed because they don't expire till 4 a.m. Monday morning. As a result, the entire Willamette Valley plus the northern coast is under a winter storm warning, while the central coast is under a winter weather advisory. So going into the setup for the next 48 hours or so. So tonight there was going to be what's called an Arctic front that's going to pass through, and that will start to decrease temperatures, especially during the nighttime hours. It's about 4 degrees or so colder behind the Arctic front than it is in front of it. Now, for Tuesday's weather system that I alluded to on last video, that will be a similar system to this one, where it's going to be a BC slider coming down from BC over the ocean a little bit before either staying just offshore the coast or making landfall somewhere on either the southern Washington coast or on the Oregon coast. That will bring another round of snow showers to the Willamette Valley. So moving on, let me get the laser pointer back on, but moving on to the timeline for the next 48 hours or so. So snow showers should decrease slowly as we go later into the night from north to south. So areas in Portland, you're probably going to be snow-free before 4 a.m., but Corvallis, you could be seeing some more snow showers at that point. I think most areas will have a pretty significant dry period for 8 to 12 hours on Monday, possibly longer, before going back into a snowy pattern based on the Tuesday system. And that will go as well from north to south. Because of the times I chose, these do not show the warmest or the coldest time of the day, because they're typically around 2 p.m. for the warmest time of day and 6 a.m. for the coldest time of day. So the original expected widespread snow totals, this is just to keep me in check, and because some snow is still expected tonight, this is the same forecast I put out on Christmas Eve, was that anywhere in the northern Willamette Valley was around 2 to 5 inches, and so far that's verified pretty well, except for the areas that I'm scribbling in red pen here. Pretty much anywhere under 100 feet or so, or in the direct city of Portland or Beaverton. Isolate spots did get some snow, but most of which have only gotten about half an inch. That's the official total going into the National Weather Service, at least as of 6 p.m. That might change by the time you get to midnight. The rest of the forecast in the Willamette Valley has played out pretty well. And the coast, I underestimated some of the snowfall along the coast, mainly the closer you get to the coast range, but overall I feel like it was a pretty well forecast, all things considered. Also, temperatures were a titch too low for Portland, but was pretty well done for areas outside of Portland. Now, for Monday into Tuesday's system, it's not going to have as much moisture involved in it. It's also going to be moving faster, so the moisture will come much quicker. So for the coast, I'm thinking anywhere from about a trace to 2 inches. However, since last time it was underestimated, don't be surprised if you get 3 or 4 inches, especially if you're closer to the coast range. The Willamette Valley, I'm thinking widespread 1 to 4 inches, which with some higher isolated amounts and some lower isolated amounts. The highest totals I'm thinking will be on the west side of the valley, like Corvallis, Dallas, McMinnville, and Forest Grove. Maybe Eugene's included in that too. And then for the Cascades of the Coast Range, not a big snowstorm, 3 to 7 inches for most areas. Ski resorts, maybe a little more, up to, I'd say, about a foot or so. So moving on to the 7-day forecast for Corvallis and the South Valley, I do have a special note for Thursday. I'll get into that after the Portland forecast, though. So around 30 degrees or so for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I do have Tuesday getting slightly above freezing, so some of the snow may melt, similar to today up in Portland at least. And lows for Monday to Tuesday, I don't think it'll cool down that much, but Tuesday to Thursday, while there is some clearing, I do think teens are likely, or at least possible. Now, as a note, the Corvallis official place where temperatures are recorded is actually in a rural area south of Corvallis, so that drives the temperatures down a little bit more. Thursday, I think it'll start as snow before transitioning over to mixed precipitation as temperatures warm up above freezing, and then temperatures starting to creep back up from there. And then on Sunday, first day possibly, barring any changes, at normal in a while. For the Portland metro area, changes for the weekend and beyond. I will do my Thursday note now. So for Thursday, I have Portland currently as a full-blown snowstorm. Totals are a little uncertain, but a lot of that's just because computer models do not have a lot of agreement on temperatures and the predominant precipitation type. However, it's almost universal that it'll at least start a snowfall. The possible highs range from 27 to 40 degrees. And this uncertainty continues through the weekend into Sunday, with this day in particular dictating the remaining day's temperature, mainly just because of how much snowfall falls on the ground and how much gorge east wind we'll get. Currently, we're having either a south wind if you're in the southern portion of the valley, or the northerly wind if you're behind the Arctic front. That will switch to an easterly wind Tuesday to Thursday, somewhere in that time period. Due to this uncertainty, there are future changes going to be made to this due to the below normal confidence. So back to the 7-day forecast, and as of right now, I have it just about at freezing for both Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, with lows in the mid-20s for there, before starting to jump back up on Sunday. Now, Sunday I have as a transitionary event where most areas, if you're not in the main part of Portland or the eastern parts like Gresham or Troutdale, you'll probably experience some sort of freezing rain or wintry mix event. But if you're in areas further west or south like Sherwood, Hillsborough, Forest Grove, it'll probably be snow to rain quickly. Highs right around 40 degrees. So that is it for today. I hope you all have another great day. I will come out with a video tomorrow, hopefully fine-tuning the forecast for Tuesday. But otherwise, take care.